Pardon my puffy face. My sinuses are doing things. What's up, good people? It's Manifest Destiny, and today I'm going to be showing you how I transformed this shimmy, fringe, maybe 1920s inspired dress. Shimmy, fringe, maybe 1920s inspired dress into a fringe pillow. But before we get into this video, as always, I want to thank you for stopping by. If you are new here, go ahead and subscribe and ring that bell so you are notified whenever I do post a new video. Also, this is number 2 out of 3 DIY transformation pillowcase tutorials that I'm going to be bringing you, which means if this is your first one that you're watching, you've already missed out. But no worries, the links to the first video pillowcase that I transformed will be in the description box below and also up here. All right. So the first step I did was to seam rip the lining from the shell so that I can have flat pieces to work off of. Once I have those two separated, I'm going to work off the lining first, and I'm going to fold it inside out so I can work from the side seam. Measuring from the existing side seam out, I'm going to measure 11 inches, and then I'm going to measure up 22 inches from the hem. Once I have all those measurements, I'm going to connect those dots and cut it out. Now that I have this template piece, I can just copy it over to the shell fabric. However, I'm going to cut just a little bit bigger out of the shell fabric than I did with the lining, and you'll see why. Now that I have those two pieces cut out, I'm going to clean up my work area because this was a very messy project with all the fringe just flying everywhere, sticking to my clothes. It was a lot, but it was so worth it. And then I'm gonna put the two fabrics right sides facing, and I'm gonna make sure that the lining is going to be the fabric that is going on the bottom while I'm sewing, and it's just gonna help for like my sewing machine so none of the fringe gets caught, you know, in the feed dogs or anything like that. And then I'm going to sew them up 3 sides, leaving one side open. Okay, so here's where you'll see why I cut the fringe fabric bigger than the lining, because I wanted the fringe to kind of curve around the edges and not just stop at the edge of the pillow. I feel like, I don't know, it just looks better for it to kind of curve a little bit around the back. So now that I have that all done, I'm going to insert my pillow. And then once my pillow is inserted, I'm going to then take a needle and thread and just top stitch this one side closed by hand, by folding in one side of the fringe, folding in the other side of the lining, and just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then that's it. That's literally it. Like, it was so easy to transform this into a pillow, and it looks so good. I mean, you can see for yourself, okay? That's all I have for you guys today. If you liked it, like it, and come back for more DIY, sustainable fashion, upcycling, transformation videos. If you missed last week's video, like I said, the links will be in the description box below, and I hope to see you next time.